Welcome to CHR 113. I'm glad to have you in the class, and I want to review a few housekeeping matters on this video, and then the other videos will be lectures where I actually explain the content. But first, I figure we ought to talk about the format of the class. Every week, you're going to have a reading assignment, and there will be a lecture video, and then you'll take a quiz. The quiz will be 5 questions. Most of them will be multiple choice, if not all of them. And they'll be asking you basic questions, things that I think you should glean if you read the assignment with reasonable care. Now, you're not going to have to sign anything that says you read every word of every assignment that I gave you. And in fact, one of the valuable skills that I think we learn in our college education is how to skim something for information. So if you can skim the reading and get the information out of it that you need to get, that's fine. If you can read part of each paragraph and get the information, that's fine. Or if you need to read all of it, then that's fine. I care about your getting the information out of the reading, not just you're signing a statement that says you did all of it. So I won't ask you to sign any statements. I'll just evaluate you and hold you accountable by those quizzes. In addition to the quizzes and the lectures and the assignments, you'll have a forum for discussion every week. Your discussion posts are due by Sunday night at 11:55, and you're going to have to respond to the question I pose once on each forum. And then you will also have to respond to a classmate at least once. There's no requirement that you respond to my question earlier than Sunday, but I would sure appreciate it if you would do that so that your classmates then have time to look at your post and respond. If everybody's on the forum the last 2 hours it's available to do their original post and the response, then there's just not as much positive discussion as there is otherwise. You're going to have 2 exams, a midterm and a final. I'll give you more information about those as we go along. And you're going to have 2 writing assignments. One that'll be due at the end of week 2, in which you'll have to talk about how the English Bible was formed, how it went from the original writings in Hebrew and Greek to what you hold in your hand today. And you'll have to explain it like you would to a skeptic. The second writing assignment, which is going to be due later around Thanksgiving, I think maybe the week after. In that writing assignment, you'll have to apply some of the rules of Bible interpretation to a specific passage. Please feel free to contact me at any time. You can email me or you can call me. If you'll email me during normal business hours, I'll usually be sitting at my computer and I'll be able to get back to you very quickly. If you email me during non-business hours, it might take me just a little bit longer, but I'll still try to get a reply to you quickly. You're welcome to call, and sometimes a phone conversation is much better than going back and forth by email, so don't hesitate to do that. Just call before 8 p.m. Central Time if you would. I'd appreciate it. That's when I start getting my kids to bed, and I have 2 pretty small little kids. A daughter who's 3 and a daughter who's 1. I think that's about all I need to say to you by way of introduction, other than I really hope that this class is not just going to be for your educational profit, but your eternal profit and your spiritual profit, because we're talking about how to study the Bible and how to know what the Bible means. The Bible is the eternal, inerrant, perfect Word of God, and understanding how to comprehend what it says and apply it to your life, I think, is one of the best skills that you'll ever acquire. So if we can help move you down the road just a little bit in that department, then I'll count this as a successful class. Once again, welcome to the course.